Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. There's another segment of daily live news. Yes, I'm back trying to give you guys the heads up. My morning group, I hope you guys remember I'm still here. Yeah, I think I should probably, should I get into it? Should I? If I can find my cue. Where's my cue? Ah, dairy me, it's gone. Yes, people. So welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And welcome back to the morning segment. Depending wherever you are in the world, of course, it's going to vary, isn't it? But a call to arms: make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. If you've not seen Cannon Fodder TV before, give us a chance, please. So you can receive all the latest and news right here on this channel. Sorry, I was just give me someone just sent me a notification at the wrong time. But yeah. So I think we'll probably get into some of this couple of news. And yeah, I've been away on a holiday for a few days. I went away last week, Friday morning, and whilst I was out on my holidays, I heard a couple of notifications. Yeah, a couple of notifications about Raul. Raul, did he get the sack or did he just walk? What happened? What happened, Raul? I think yeah, there's just a bit of pieces of we want to talk about actually about Raul Sinelli. Yes, the guy who came in 3 years ago, who was the head of football, and yeah, it seems like he got kicked out, man, or did he walk? I'm not absolutely sure. But just got some bits and pieces here. It says that Raul Sanheli's warning. Yes, he had a warning to Arsenal board before walking away from the club. Raul Sanheli, who left Arsenal after 3 years at the Emirates, having disagreed. Yes, he had a lot of disagreements with the club's decisions as his control over player transfers began to dwindle. So apparently he decided to quit Arsenal as Arsenal's head of football and came with a warning that week. So the Spaniard, who formerly had a familiar role at Barcelona, decided to leave his post after struggling to get on board with some of the club's decisions. Yeah, some of the transfers. Well, yeah, he was hired in 2017 as part of the restructure that was designed to relieve pressure on Arsene Wenger at that time. Again, one manager, 22 years, having his finger in all different pies. That's never going to happen again in footballing terms. But Mikel Arteta now in the dugout, there have been changes, and he and Edu are now having a greater say in the player recruitment. Signelli, though, had become disillusioned with the club's decision to let go of more than 50. Remember we spoke about the 50 odd members that they were letting go, restructuring. And one of the things I think kind of got on his nerves as well was the scout who'd been at Arsenal for more than 20 years, almost the same time as Arsene Wenger, Francis Cagigal, the man who helped find talents like Cesc Fabregas. Yeah, he was let go. And of course, so the former Arsenal chief feels as though players' recruitment this summer will be greatly hampered by decisions to axe several highly members that were let go. There were claims that Sinelli's exit was down to Nicolas Pepe's expensive arrival, which so far have not proven value for money. I mean, I'm not saying this. This is what they're saying. This is what it says in the report. But it's understood that he walked willingly away from the club. Speaking after his exit, the Spaniard said, "I'm proud and pleased with the contribution I've made at Arsenal over the last 3 years and look forward to enjoying the club's future success. Arsenal is a true footballing institution. I'm proud to have been part of its history, and I think Stan and Josh Kroenke for this. I thank them for the opportunity. Working with Vinay, who's now taken over the reins, we have built up a team for the future." So yeah, those are his thoughts. And is this exit of Raul, is it going to free up the reins now? Are we going to see more control for Mikel Arteta and Edu? I mean, at the end of the day, when he came, this is Mikel Arteta. He was the head coach, but now he has a greater sense of power. Can he bring in the players that he wants, or are there still going to be like limitations as to who or what he wants to, or what players he wants to bring in? But yeah, it's changing times at Arsenal. Really changing times. I mean, 3 years. I mean, when I received the news, I had to read it again and again. I thought, wow, Raul Sanllehi, he's left Arsenal. But guys, tell me, what are your thoughts about Raul Sanllehi, the situation over there? And there's just other bits of pieces of news as well. Yeah, Ian Wright, Arsenal legend. It seems like every comment here is made by an Arsenal legend, isn't it? God dear me. Well, Arsenal signing Willian can benefit one Mikel Arteta player, says Ian Wright. So Arsenal signed Willian on a free transfer from Premier League. That was another bit of news that I missed whilst I was away. And yeah, so Arsenal's decision to sign Willian can help Gabriel Martinelli. This is what Ian Wright is saying, and realise his potential. Ian Wright believes the Gunners' decision to sign the Brazilian international from Chelsea has raised eyebrows among fans. But Wright feels that North London Giants could be onto a winner by signing a 32-year-old to the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal announced the signing of Willian for Chelsea last week. I missed it. The 32-year-old signed a 3-year deal at the Emirates. The Gunners have swooped for the Brazilian international with Mikel Arteta confident he can be a key asset in attack as he targets an improved Premier League campaign. Some fans are disgruntled at the decision to give Willian a bumper contract. However, at a time where the club are making 55 staff members redundant, yet Wright has praised Arsenal for signing Willian and has expressed a belief he can help Martinelli improve during their time at Emirates. There's that Brazilian connection, and getting a player like Willian has got to be good for our young players because he's a winner. He told he spoke on his YouTube channel, and then he went on to say, David Luiz is a winner. I don't care what anyone else says. I will always come out and back David Luiz, whatever happens, because I know his heart is in the right place and he wants to do the right things for our club. Yeah, this is what Ian Wright is saying. I didn't say that. So yeah, he's just saying that Willian could unlock the potential in Martinelli. Well, even before Willian arrived, we could see the potential in Martinelli. But if he thinks it's going to enhance a greater stability and a greater understanding, then I guess then so be it. So be it. Who am I to disagree with Arsenal legend in Ian Wright? I would never ever do that. But yeah, let me quickly just go into the comments box and see what you guys have been saying. Got Jim Fitzsimmons. Hi mate, Willian at last. Yes, he has arrived at the shores of Arsenal. What do you think, Jim? What do you think about Willian? You go and say, yes, Arteta needs to have a similar powers to Wenger. I think so. We're not going to see a manager last for 22 years at a club. And actually, that's probably another question I could put up to you guys. And there's like 10 of you watching now. But what do you think a natural career span for a manager should be now in a modern footballing game? 22 years is too much of it's too long. But I think maybe 7 years, 8 years, maybe at a push. That's probably enough to get in the players that you want. Maybe change the mentality of the team, the club. But guys, what do you think? What do you think the career span of one manager do you think should be at one club? I think maybe a maximum 8 years, not 10 years. I think maybe 10 years is too long. Then you go on to say David Luiz is as good as Glenn Hoddle in his prime. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. Just one too many mistakes. There was a fallout with Mustafi. People just calling for him to leave because the mistakes he makes have a detrimental effect on the result of the game. David Luiz, he's similar. The mistakes he makes has a detrimental effect to the result of the game. But I'm just, this is just my opinion. You know what I mean? 7 years to enforce. Yeah, the itch. Yeah, you get the itch. 7-year itch, man. I think 7 years. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's somewhere smack bang right in the middle. Depending on how the manager leaves, if he gets sacked, and what he does at the club. But I think 7 years is just about the right time in the length of time that a manager should stay at any one club. But again, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Again, guys, just a call to arms. If you're just coming now for the first time at Cannon Foyer TV, you like what you hear and see, hit the bell notification button on the YouTube channels or whatever. Well, on Facebook, Twitter, of course, YouTube. If you like it, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news here on Cannon Foyer TV. I don't know, did you guys miss me? Where is everyone? Where is everybody? Where is everyone? We've just been talking about Raul. I missed the news. I was on my holidays, and I got some notifications. Someone saying to me, "Did you hear?" I said, "What? Did you hear?" I said, "No, I didn't hear. What's happened?" Raul Sanllehi, he's left Arsenal. I said, I couldn't believe it. I did do a very, very quick video. I was out on my holidays in some country park. I didn't want to do it. My wife made me do it, but yeah, it was done. And we've also been talking about Ian Wright. Yeah, Ian Wright says that the buy, Willian could unlock the potential for Martinelli. I was thinking, well, we considered the potential in Martinelli before he got injured. But yeah, the club legend Ian Wright says, yeah, and I'm liking David Luiz. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about David Luiz. I think that is it. That was the news of today. Yep, that's it. Just a quick, promoting. Yeah, of course I'm promoting. It's my channel. We've got our merch up and running. So if you guys are interested in any of the merchandise, we've got hats, caps, t-shirts, bandanas, aprons, for men, for women. If you are interested, hit me up in the comments box. Send me an email. I'm just actually looking for the link now. Put in your order. It's quite. Our merch. I'm just thinking, what is not there? Maybe trainers. If you want trainers, we don't have trainers. What else is there? I think that's it. But there's literally anything you've ever wanted from a merchandise store. It's right there. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking for the link to show you literally our actual the merch that we've got in store for you lovely people. Christmas is looming on to us, August. So get in there early, and maybe buy something for your loved ones before things start to sell out. Is it going to sell out? I'm not so sure about that, but listen, I found it now. Have I found it? Yes, I have. Oh, I haven't. Right, just bear me a second. Alex, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Sorry, guys. Deary me. Where are we? We're getting some breaking news. Yeah, there's merchandise news. Sorry, people, man. Sorry. There it goes. There it is. Just remove this. So yeah, there you go. That's our merch. If you're interested, just go. I've left the link in the comments box below. There you go. There you go. This is my favorite one here. I've actually ordered it. Oops. I've ordered it in the red. There you go. People. There's the merchandise if you are interested. Okay. So yes, so on the day, I actually kind of caught up a little bit in some sense about Raul and his departure at Arsenal, and it says that he did have some concerns about the transfers, the players that were coming at Arsenal. He was at loggerheads with the board, and eventually he left because his powers were diminishing. And he says that he's always going to love Arsenal. Arsenal is a real footballing institution. Yes, we know that, Raul, but it's a shame, and I'm just thinking it's going to give greater power to Mikel and Edu, with the transfers that we need to get in at Arsenal. Personally, I want to see a lot more outgoings than incomings. We've got Tim Akinoa, who signed for Arsenal yesterday, and we've just seen as well over Friday the sign of Willian. But we need to see outgoings. Let's see, which players are going to be leaving Arsenal, and of course, just catching up with Ian writes comments about this player here, Willian, and he thinks that Willian can unlock the potential with Martinelli. Well, I think we saw the potential with Martinelli before Willian arrived at the shores of Arsenal. I think there's one more comment in the box I'll go to before I wrap up this one here. And I've got Eltel, the original Godfather himself. This says Edu has a good knowledge of South American players. Can he cover Europe, Africa, and the Far East too? I'm not sure. This begs the question, if we've gotten rid of most of the scouting hierarchy at Arsenal, who's going to cover those areas there on the face of the earth? But that's a very, very good point, Eltel. Very, very good point. I'm not sure who's going to do it. Who's going to do it? Guys, I hope you can see me clearly. I've just been upgrading the equipment thanks to the purchase that you guys have done with the merchandise, and that's what we want. We want to improve the viewers' experience. So if there's something that you don't like, you're not happy with, let us know in the comments box. Alternatively, if you are liking what you're seeing, what you're hearing, give us a thumbs up. They say, that if you click the thumbs, it helps the channel go up the rankings. I've not seen that. I've just seen the number of thumbs going on 1 or 2 thumbs down. You're going to get that. No, I'm not here I can't please everyone all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a really good point that you make there, LTL. Can he cover, Europe, Africa, Far East as well? Remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. And then he says, I'm a little worried about Ozil staying. He's not the player he was. His head is elsewhere. I've been saying it for the longest time. It's a shame. TiVo Football, they did a fantastic segment on Ozil. Not more than about 6 minutes. They covered everything in 6 minutes about Mesut Ozil, and it said in the video, because apparently it's been pulled now. You can't see it now, but literally they spoke about his time in German football, in his time in Real Madrid, even up until now, and apparently his father. He fed up with his father because his father didn't want him to play for Arsenal, another player. And it says that we've got a player now who really appears to have fallen out of love with football, and it happens, which is why I'm going to say for the 100th time that this player needs a new challenge. He needs a new challenge. Play for a different team, and maybe in another country. He said that London is his home. He needs a new challenge. But you're right. What can you say? What can you say, guys? I think that is it. That is it. So thank you to all of 20 odd of you who actually tuned in. I hope that the viewing experience. There's no degeneration in the video, the appearance of this video, and you can hear me nice and clearly. This is what we want to hear, and yeah, we shall see you again the same time tomorrow. Yes, we've been doing the morning segment, and there's also going to be an evening segment for my evening subscribers as well. So by all means, if you're not doing anything, if you're twiddling your fingers and thumbs at home, join me in around about, I say, about 6 hours time, 7 hours time. I'll be here. I might be wearing a different top, talking about something different. But thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, there you go. There's a call of arms again. Subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV on all platforms. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest and greatest news right here. Reception is great. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for that. I hope there's no stutter. I've tried to improve the frame rate on the old webcam. Old webcam. It's a new webcam, man. What are you talking about? But yeah, that is it. So until maybe 6 hours time, I shall see you guys later. There is going to be 2 transfer news videos uploading between the next next hour and a half, and there'll be another one. They're only 2 minute long, people. So just bear with the video. 2 minute long transfer news. The analytics on YouTube tells me that you guys kind of clock out after 10 seconds. It's only 2 minutes long. Tell me what you think about it. And yeah, if we can improve the content on that small segment there. I don't like to spend too much time on transfer news because there are other greater and bigger podcasters who do a better job than we can ever do. But it's only 2 minutes long. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, tough. No, I'm only joking, people. I'm only joking. Listen, it's been a blast as always. So I shall see you later on. Look out for the transfer news segments. And if you've been wondering by chance who or what you've been listening to, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.